Hey, everybody. Really excited for this chat today. We're diving into the world of telecom in an ever hyper-connected world with Telefonica Global Solutions. Ellaury, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much, Ivan, for the invitation.
Well, thanks for joining. You're in Miami. I understand it's cooling down a little bit. So,
Yes,
good news for you and the team. Many of us have heard, of course, of Telefonica, the global player on the telecom stage, but maybe less known Telefonica Global Solutions. Maybe describe more about your goals and mission and your personal background within Telefonica Global.
sounds good. I start with my personal introduction. So my name is Ellaury Hernandez. I'm responsible for business development at Telefonica Global Solutions in the US. I've been with the Telefonica Group now almost 20 years in different
Nice.
leadership roles. Yeah. I've been through operations, planning and engineering, pre-sales, innovation, and product marketing. And Telefonica Global Solutions, also known as TGS, we love acronyms, it's a part of the Telefonica Group, which is a global telco with a strong presence in 12 countries. We have almost 400 million customers and more than 100,000 employees worldwide.
Wow.
And yeah, it's big. So within the Telefonica Group, TGS is the global arm responsible for providing global services to corporate and multinational customers and the wholesale market as well. Our mission is to enable and accelerate digital transformation for businesses by offering a pretty comprehensive portfolio of innovative services, including everything related to networking and SD-WAN, unified comms and global SIP, messaging, satellite, that includes low Earth orbit satellites as well, multi-cloud and colocation, cybersecurity, IoT, and big data. So it's a big catalog. And
Amazing.
yeah, and our value proposition lies in our extensive global network and its quality and our expertise. We have presence in over 170 countries, and we operate a vast infrastructure of robust submarine cables and data centers. We have more than 250 partners, and that number will keep growing because we have an edge partnered program that is very aggressive. Our focus is to put our customers in the center of everything we do, ensuring that businesses can rely on TGS to meet their needs while adapting to the evolving markets. And we're really committed to innovation, operational excellence, and flexibility, making Telefonica Global Solutions a trusted partner for organizations looking to unleash the power of technology to achieve their business outcome. And by the way, today we are celebrating winning in 3 categories at the Global Connectivity Awards given by Capacity Media. We won in the categories of Best Satellite Operator, Best Anti-Fraud Innovation, and Best Sustainability and ESG Initiative. So congrats to all the team for such an achievement.
Oh, it's wonderful, and it's quite an accomplishment. And of course, your sweet spot, as you mentioned, are helping multinational companies thrive. But all businesses now are becoming more globally interconnected. And what are some of the unique challenges companies face on a global stage?
Let me. This question is probably better as explaining what we do in real life with customers. So, for example, in the retail space, we helped a supermarket chain with 9,000 stores to implement SD-WAN in over 14 countries using
Wow.
all different type of connectivity. They used MPLS, dedicated internet access, fixed broadband, mobile broadband, and I think they're exploring low Earth orbit satellite now as well. Now that the constellations are up and running. We also deploy their LAN and Wi-Fi infrastructure and integrated the secure service edge service for them as well. That's one example. Another example is in the financial sector, where we're helping a global financial company managing their network assets in over 40 countries, and that's firewalls, routers, switches, Wi-Fi, load balancers. If there's something that we know how to do is to manage networks. And we have a dedicated cluster of professionals on top of that project, and we're using our own AI proactive management tool. So The customer can concentrate on their own core business. We understand how critical that is for a company in a financial sector. And another interesting success case is we integrated global seed trunk in all Latin America and Europe for a technology giant that they were looking for a centralization of services. And we're delivering toll-free numbers to their cloud contact centers for customer service and product support, all under one contract, one single point of contact. And sometimes it's not even about the technology where we can help. We have a brilliant regulatory and tax team. They're just
Mm.
amazing. TGS has 28 legal entities around the world spreading in 4 continents. So we can help take away complexity from the customer who are pursuing, some of them, centralized billing or decentralized billing to multiple countries in multiple currencies, to multiple call centers. Or we can advise them which model fits better their business needs, or which tax structure offers more economic advantage depending on the service. So we can do all that.
Wow, who knew? That's quite creative. And you're clearly building a network of the future, future proofing your network through technology. What are some of the more innovative emerging technologies you see yourself leveraging in the near term?
Well, we do. I think the journey started around 2014 when Telefonica established the NFB reference lab to really put to the test all the promises in
Mm.
interop of the softwareization of the network. So a lot of vendors came in and participated in that, and we really embraced all the potential of software-defined networks and network function virtualization since then. So fast forward 10 years later now, 2024, and we arrive at our dynamic network framework, which is our transformation into network as a service platform, NAS, basically where our customers can manage their own network assets as easily as
Mm.
they're managing their public cloud assets. The first building block for that is our enhanced internet service, which I personally call internet on steroids, because it's internet with performance service level agreements like latency and packet loss. The second component is our middle mile, which is our high quality backbone with network function virtualization hubs connected with our low latency submarine cables and our underlay network. um, the next layer is our private connectivity to the main cloud and software as a service providers, but also to the data centers we operate and the main carrier natural facilities out there. And all this is wrapped with a layer of orchestration provided by our very own customer portal, enabling our customers to create new logical connections or VNFs, or requesting bandwidth on demand in real time with just a few clicks. And everything that we're doing is with an API first approach, simple and secure, because we still find customers that prefer to use their own BSS and OSS. So
Mm.
we're really here to integrate and bring the value and quality of our network to our customers' fingertips.
Brilliant. Very practical. In another area, the Open Gateway Initiative is a key part of Telefonica's strategy for the future of networks and networking. Tell us more about it, as well as your role in it. What's your vision for the initiative?
Yeah. This is one of the topics that I'm most excited about in the Telefonica group. So Open Gateway is a global multi-telco initiative led by the GSMA, of course, that aims to expose the network capabilities to developers, businesses, and technology partners through simple and standardized APIs. In our case, the goal is to accelerate innovation by allowing third parties to access the Telefonica network infrastructure and create these new digital services and applications and drive innovation. I think before this, there was no way to pull features from the network so that they can personalize their user experience. The initiative is designed to transform the telco networks into digital platforms, basically, making it easier to develop and deploy new services at scale. And the keywords here are easier, simple, open, and secure. Today there are about 10 APIs, but the number can change tomorrow. They will just keep growing. A few of the APIs that are being used today are the mobile quality on demand API and the Wi-Fi quality on demand API. Those are being used, for example, in the gaming industry, where they need to access low latency networks. You know that it impacts a lot the customer experience. Think of it as accessing or requesting on demand and in real time a high speed lane where you're on a crowded highway. So, what does it do for you? Smoother gameplay, better graphics, not pixel, and a better overall user experience.
Wow.
Or, for example, there's a device location verification API that is used by banks and fintech companies as advanced authentication method for user location, based on the SIM and the mobile network data, so they can improve and reduce fraud. And these APIs are being used with the utmost consideration regarding cybersecurity, privacy, and consent. Open Gateway has a global impact, so Telefonica is not alone there. I think today there should be around 39 telcos in over 20 countries that have signed up. And all major hyperscalers are part of the initiative. So we're very excited about the possibilities that this will open up.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of possibilities, the entire CPaaS market has become quite a hot topic, and it's taken some time, but there's quite an ecosystem out there. And, enterprises are still trying to figure out how to take advantage of CPaaS. How can you help?
Well, this is a good segue from the conversation of AP Gateway because it's extremely related. I personally give CPaaS companies a lot of credit for showing a different way to consume communication services and helping with the adoption of API integration, just showing that it can be done, that it's easier to build better and faster digital experiences. And Open Gateway is definitely going to be part of the intrinsic evolution for the CPaaS companies. But since their inception, we've been collaborating with the leading CPaaS vendors. They've been leveraging our network infrastructure and expertise to offer a scalable and reliable secure communications. That is, we have powered them with high quality voice, A2P messaging, and we have also shared our experience with regulatory compliance and cybersecurity. I think this has really helped them expand their coverage internationally with confidence. They can do this under one master service agreement. Basically, they can add all of our coverage to their offering instead of, negotiating with carriers one by one, going on a country basis, which is a bit of a nightmare. Um, some of them are hosted, in the cloud platforms, and they use over-the-top connectivity, but they have the peace of mind that Telefonica peers directly with Amazon, with Microsoft, and Google. So even though we're using the internet, it's basically what I call a two-hop approach. It's basically they go from their autonomous system to our autonomous system, so the quality is there. It's not like a best effort internet with multiple hops. And it's true that at the same time, we have our own play and platform for CPaaS services, mostly focused on omni-channel messaging, A2P, SMS, RCS, over-the-top apps. We think there's a bright future for RCS now that Apple has finally decided to adopt it in the iOS 18, which was long overdue, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a blockbuster opportunity out there for so many industries. Let's shift gears a little bit towards collaboration and communication tools. You've been at the forefront during the pandemic of helping customers shift to remote work, and now that we've settled on some kind of hybrid work, what's next, and how is TGS helping with whatever's next in this, future of work kind of evolution?
Man, we were ready when the pandemic hit. We were so ready for it. I mean, we're obsessed about providing solutions that are simple, flexible, but with the highest quality. Think about it. We've been providing centralized SIP for over 15 years. Back then, it was basically delivering to on-premise equipment, but that time it packs a lot of expertise in projects regarding portability and migrations and so forth. And decentralized, from the beginning, we set out to deliver this anywhere in the world, over any transport. Some of our customers are using private networks because they want the quality of service that can be offered there. Some of them are using over-the-top connectivity with the major collaboration platforms, and it's encrypted, so it's secure. That means that we see more and more multinationals trying to lower their TCOs by getting rid of the unnecessary on-premise equipment. If they want to, we'll just take care of the rest. It is very important to highlight that we are the only tier 1 operator that is integrated with all the collaboration leaders using our own networks. That means our own local fixed and mobile networks in Latin and Europe. So we do this with Microsoft for Operator Connect and direct routing. And there's a wave of migration to that. We were part of that first wave of operators that I know that you're very well aware when Operator Connect launched in September of 2021. We're doing that with WebEx calling, with the Cloud Connected PSTN Partner Program. We do it with Zoom, with the Provider Exchange Program as well. We do it with Genesis Pure Cloud, you name it. And this integration program will continue to grow. I mean, we're experts in interoperability, and as long as it's relevant for our customers, it's relevant for us. We also have been powering the major hyperscalers, just the way that we've been powering the CPaaS provider and value-added resellers with all these SIP and voice capabilities to push adoption further. That's what they tell me. Both multinationals and cloud providers see a lot of value in the quality they expect from a tier 1 provider like us. The 5 nines of SLAs, regulatory compliance, customer portal, and APIs available as well. Just as I mentioned at the beginning, award-winning anti-fraud tools, performance reporting, and professional services. And when they're using our networks, they know that there are no middlemen. So they call us, we own the asset, we take care of it. There are no scenarios in which they call their provider, who then calls an aggregator, or who then calls another provider. We're responsible end-to-end for this. And we also, it's true that we also have partners, and we're a carrier, and we have a lot of partnerships with other carriers to expand our coverage. But because we are a carrier and we have this expertise, we do better managing them. And sometimes we have bilateral agreements and plenty of leverage and collaboration to make sure that the services are up to par with what our customers are expecting. Just
Wonderful.
today, even to give you an example, I was having a conversation with a customer, and they all seem to have similar challenges. So, they wanted to migrate to, in this case, to Teams Operator Connect, but they didn't want to migrate everything. So we build big spoke, tailored solutions for that, a part of Teams and a part of our own collaboration platforms, and they're happy about that outcome.
Oh, fantastic testimonial. And what's next? What are the big picture items you see in your future at Telefonica Global Solutions, and how do you see yourself evolving over the next few years?
Let's see, the crystal ball. So, this is a fact. The Telefonica Group will continue to invest in new network deployments. We know this is key for everything that we do, be it more low latency submarine cables, fiber to the home, Wi-Fi, 5G, and the evolutions of all the above. So we want to make sure that we stay at the forefront of the latest cutting edge technology for connectivity. Telefonica Global Solutions is going to leverage that innovation, and we're going to continue to grow our ecosystem of partners and services to make sure that we have the right solution for each and every one of our customers. We're going to expand the granularity of our international network as well, and our edge computing resources, because that's the only way that we can guarantee the quality of service, of experience that new digital services will demand. This is not rocket science. The closer the workloads and contents are to the end users, paired with the best connectivity and latencies, the better the digital experience, and the greater the productivities. And that's that. Um, Equally important, all these capabilities will be exposed and available on demand and in real time to be consumed by applications developers with single line of code or by enterprises with a few clicks if they want to use our customer portal. Critical capabilities will always be exposed via APIs and automated. So call it a programmable network, embracing network as a code, security functions virtualized, voice, messaging, IoT, compute, all this with simple, secure, and standardized APIs. And we will continue to invest in our people, making sure we have highly skilled professionals ready to engage with our customers to deliver tailored solutions. That the tailored solutions that they're demanding from us, combining different services and helping them adapt to the changing business needs. So the master plan is to remain a trusted partner and advisor to our quality assets and our human capital.
Wow, wonderful vision. Can't wait for an update. We must do this again. Maybe
We
not
surely do.
5 years, maybe we'll do it in a year and see how much progress you and the industry has made. In any case, thank you so much, Ellaury, for joining. And it's really an amazing mission. Congratulations on all the success.
Thank you, and thank you very much for having me. Have a great
Thanks for
day.
being here. And thanks, everyone, for listening, watching, sharing. Take care.